There are places on our planet that seem to exist outside of time. Vast, open landscapes where the sky is a colossal dome of blue or, sometimes a tapestry of stars. In the American West, the land stretches out in every direction, a masterpiece of geology and light. Here, the earth speaks in a language of stone and wind. Mountains, ancient and weathered, rise like silent giants from the desert floor. Their peaks are dusted with snow in winter and baked by a relentless sun in summer. The valleys between them are wide and empty, cradling a profound quiet that few places on earth still possess. This is a world painted in broad strokes of ochre, rust, and pale gold. The silence here is not truly empty. It's filled with the subtle sounds of nature's own breath. A gentle breeze whispers through the sparse, hardy grasses that cling to life in the sandy soil. It is a slow, patient sound, a constant reminder of the forces that have shaped this land over millennia. The wind carves the rock, smooths the dunes, and carries the seeds of desert flowers. To stand here is to feel the immense scale of geological time. It is to feel small, a fleeting visitor in a realm governed by forces far older and more powerful than our own. The air is clean and crisp, carrying the scent of dry earth and distant rain. These are the silent theaters of the earth, where the drama of survival unfolds at a pace we can barely perceive. The land itself seems to hold its breath, waiting. A shadow of a cloud drifts slowly across the plains, a moving patch of darkness on a sunlit canvas. The horizon is so distant it seems to curve with the earth itself. It is a place of profound peace, a sanctuary for solitude and reflection. One might think nothing of consequence could ever happen here, that this land is a forgotten chapter in the story of the world. But the stillness is deceptive. It masks a secret of immense weight and power. Beneath the serene surface, under the endless sky and the patient gaze of the mountains, lies something else entirely. It is a legacy of our own making, a story not of geological time, but of human ingenuity and its unforeseen consequences. The beauty of this place was not the only reason it was chosen. Its isolation, its deep geological stability, and its seeming emptiness made it the perfect candidate for a task of monumental importance. Here, in the heart of this tranquil wilderness, humanity has hidden something it does not know how to destroy. A profound and invisible power rests deep within the earth, waiting. If you're fascinated by stories hidden beneath the surface, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth explorations and untold histories. Your support helps us bring these remarkable stories to light. Life in these expansive deserts is tenacious and beautifully adapted. A lone hawk circles high above, riding the thermal currents with effortless grace. Its sharp eyes scan the ground below, searching for the slightest movement. It is a master of this domain, a living symbol of the wild spirit that endures here. Down on the ground, a desert tortoise moves with deliberate, ancient slowness. It carries its home on its back, a fortress against the sun and predators. Each creature here has found its own unique way to thrive in an environment of extremes, where water is scarce, and really, the sun is king. They are the true inhabitants of this kingdom. The sounds of life are subtle, often missed by the hurried observer. At dusk, the air comes alive with the calls of coyotes, their voices echoing across the vast open spaces. It is a haunting and beautiful sound, a chorus that speaks of the untamed heart of the wilderness. A tiny kangaroo rat, a marvel of desert engineering, emerges from its burrow. It can survive its entire life without ever drinking a drop of water, getting all the moisture it needs from the seeds it gathers. These small lives, playing out their dramas, paint a picture of resilience and incredible adaptation in this seemingly inhospitable land. These landscapes were chosen for what they lack. They are far from our bustling cities, far from the rivers that feed our communities, and far from the fertile lands that grow our food. Geologically, they are remarkably stable. The rock formations deep underground have remained undisturbed for millions of years. offering a promise of security against the tremors of the earth. The dry climate means there is very little water to seep deep into the ground, a critical factor when trying to contain something that must never touch the living world. The emptiness itself became its most valuable quality, a shield of distance. And so, we stand on this hallowed ground, a place of stark beauty and hidden purpose. The wind gently pushes against us, the same wind that has sculpted the canyons and polished the stones for ages. We see the hawk soaring, we hear the distant coyote, and we feel the immense quiet power of the natural world. It is a place that invites reverence, but knowing what lies buried hundreds of meters below our feet changes everything. The peaceful scene is now charged with a new and unsettling tension. The silence feels heavier, the beauty more fragile. The rust-colored earth seems to hold a secret it was never meant to keep. The secret is one of atomic fire, tamed but not extinguished. Deep beneath the desert floor, in vaults of concrete and steel, lies the byproduct of our nuclear age. This is the final resting place for materials that powered our cities and fueled our most powerful weapons. It is waste that will remain dangerously radioactive for thousands of years, a time span that, honestly, dwarfs all of recorded human history. The challenge was to find a place where it could be forgotten, a tomb so secure that it could outlast civilizations, languages, and even the memory of what was buried. This desert was chosen to be that tomb. The contrast between the world above and the world below is staggering. Above, life continues in its timeless cycles. The sun rises and sets, seasons change, and generations of eagles and tortoises live and die. Below, in the cold, artificial darkness, there is no life. There is only the slow, inexorable decay of atoms. It is a process that generates immense heat and invisible energy, a silent, potent force sealed away from the world. The engineers who designed these vaults had to think in terms of millennia, planning for a future they could never see. They built a world within a world, a place designed to never be opened. To stand above one of these sites is a profoundly strange experience. There is often little to see on the surface. Perhaps a small, fenced-off area, a few concrete markers, or a simple building. It is deliberately unremarkable, designed not to draw attention. But the knowledge of what is beneath transforms the landscape. The quiet is no longer just peaceful, it is watchful. The ground beneath your feet feels different, charged with a hidden significance. You become acutely aware that you are standing on the lid of a container holding one of humanity's most dangerous and enduring creations. It is a heavy, humbling thought. The suspense lies in this very contrast. The gentle desert breeze could be carrying whispers from a future we cannot imagine. The solid earth, which feels so permanent, is tasked with guarding a legacy of invisible power. Every element of the tranquil scene, the clear air, the distant mountains, the hardy plants, exists in an unknowing relationship with the potent danger sealed deep within the rock. This beautiful empty land has been given a permanent and solemn duty. It must stand guard over a fire that must never be allowed to escape its man-made prison, a silent sentinel for an age we cannot comprehend. The selection of these sites was a process of immense scientific and geological deliberation. Scientists search for places of profound stability, areas free from earthquakes and volcanic activity. They looked for rock formations, like dense salt beds or solid granite, that were impermeable and had the ability to slowly seal any fractures that might form over time. The deep, dry salt beds of New Mexico, for instance, were chosen for their unique ability to flow like very slow-moving plastic, gradually entombing the waste containers in a seamless protective layer. It is a geological embrace, a natural process co-opted for a human purpose. Similarly, the arid tough rock of Yucca Mountain in Nevada was studied for decades. Its location in one of the driest regions in North America was a key factor. The logic was simple. Water is the primary vehicle by which radioactive material could escape and travel into the environment. By choosing a place with minimal rainfall and a water table located hundreds of meters below the planned storage level, the risk could be drastically reduced. These places were not chosen for their beauty, but for their barrenness. They are nature's most secure vaults, repurposed to hold our most hazardous inheritance. Walking across these designated lands, one feels like an intruder in a sacred space. The landscape itself seems to be the true guardian. The sheer scale of the desert, the harshness of its climate, and its profound isolation all serve as natural barriers. They discourage casual visitors and stand as a silent testament to the seriousness of the task. There are no grand monuments here, no towering statues. The memorial is the emptiness itself. The legacy is marked by an absence, a warning written in the language of desolation and distance. It is a powerful and unsettling form of remembrance. The human guardians, the scientists and engineers, have done their part. They have designed containers, drilled tunnels, and created models that project thousands of years into the future. But their work is finite. They will eventually depart, and the sites will be sealed. Then, the responsibility will pass to the land itself, to the deep rock, the dry air, and the vast, silent emptiness. We have placed our trust in the Earth's geology to hold our secrets safe. We have asked the planet to become the keeper of a legacy that we, its most intelligent and restless inhabitants, created, but could not unmake. As the sun sets over this immense landscape, it casts long, dramatic shadows that stretch for miles. The sky ignites in a blaze of orange, pink, and purple, a final spectacular display before the darkness settles. In this moment, the desert feels both ancient and alive. It is a reminder of the planet's enduring power and its capacity for breathtaking beauty. Nature operates on a timescale that is almost beyond our comprehension. Mountains rise and fall, seas advance and retreat, and entire species emerge and vanish. The land has witnessed it all, and it will continue its slow, indifferent dance long after we are gone. Our nuclear legacy, buried deep within this ancient stone, is a profound statement about our species. It is a testament to our cleverness, our ability to unlock the fundamental forces of the universe. But it is also a symbol of our limitations, a confession that some creations are easier to make than to manage. We have entrusted our most dangerous waste to the care of the earth, hoping that its deep stability will outlast our own unpredictable nature. It is an act of faith, but also an abdication of responsibility, passed on to a future that will have no memory of us. Standing here under a canopy of stars so bright they seem to touch the ground, one is filled with a sense of wonder, but also a deep and abiding unease. The universe is vast, and we are very small, yet our actions have consequences that will echo for millennia. We have altered the planet in ways that are both visible and invisible, leaving a permanent mark on its geological story. The quiet of the desert night is a powerful invitation to reflect on this responsibility. The wind whispers a question that we have yet to answer. Have we been wise custodians of our home? Nature's resilience is extraordinary. It will, in time, reclaim all that we have built. It will wear down our cities, grind our monuments to dust, and heal the scars we have left on its surface. But this hidden legacy is different. It is a challenge of a new kind, an invisible poison that time alone may not cure. The long vigil of the stone and sky has begun, and as we turn to leave this silent, watchful place, we carry with us the heavy knowledge that we have asked the earth to guard a secret that will long outlive the civilization that created it. The responsibility is immense, and the future is an unknown country.